Welcome back. Glorious to have you. Is President Trump going to war with Amazon? This morning, he tweeted, "I have stated my concerns with Amazon long before the election. Unlike others, they pay little or no taxes to state and local governments, use our postal system as their delivery boy, causing tremendous loss to the U.S., and are putting many thousands of retailers out of business." Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos also owns the Washington Post. The paper's coverage of the president hasn't exactly been glowing, prompting concerns the president's tweets are a political attack against Bezos himself. Now, yesterday, Axios reported that the president may target Amazon for possibly breaking antitrust laws, causing the stock to drop $24 billion in market value. But should the president be starting a trade war with the nation's biggest online retailer? Joining me now, Associate Professor of Economics at the King's College, Brian Brenberg is here. It's always problematic when the president picks winners and losers. And we all love mom and pop shops. We all love our local retailers. But is the president taking up the best possible fight?
Well, we also love Amazon. Let's just face it. I mean, 80% of Americans are buying online. They want low prices. Amazon is winning because people like what they deliver. You don't have to like Jeff Bezos. You don't have to like what he's done with the Washington Post.
It's kind of weird.
But this is people voluntarily shopping at Amazon. So the president is taking on a company that is very popular. And it's going to, if it creates higher prices for consumers, and it could, they're going to be unhappy about that because, again, Amazon is serving people in a way we've never seen before. And they really, really like it. They're not being forced to shop there. This is by choice. Bezos is doing something that they like.
Okay, now the president says that they're skirting state and local taxes because they don't charge a sales tax if they sell you something through a third-party vendor. But they do pay taxes.
They pay taxes. Anything that they sell that's their own good, they're making sure to collect sales taxes. They're not doing that for the third-party vendors. But you know who these third-party vendors are? They're the online moms and pops. And if you start taxing them, it's actually going to put them at a disadvantage compared to Amazon. The weird thing is, if you go with this Amazon sales tax, the one company it's probably not going to hurt is Amazon because their products start looking cheaper relative to everybody else's. So you have to look at intentions and consequences here. You can say you're going after Amazon, but Amazon is ready to win this game. For years, they've been beefing up their lobbying, their regulatory firepower. They're ready to walk in here and be regulated because they want to write the regulation.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't care if they're regulated. They want to write it.
You're absolutely right. They're the ones who want to write the rules, and that's the root of crony capitalism.
Exactly.
But when they're pushed into a corner, they've got, millions and millions of dollars and, in-house lobbyists as well at the ready to fight both parties, Congress and the president.
In-house lobbyists, they're working with lobbyists outside. They've got offices right there in D.C. They're actually working for the government right now. I mean, they are fully ready to engage in any kind of regulatory battle you throw at them. And by the way, I think they like their chances after midterms 2018. They're not interested in courting Republicans. They'll fight this battle for 7 months. But their bet is at some point they're going to get Democrats in Congress and a Democrat president, and then they're going to have access to write the rules.
So it seems like there are other tech companies and entertainment companies that feel the same way. Hence, Susan Rice is now on the board at Netflix. What does that say to you?
The same thing that's going on with Amazon. Netflix is looking at the same battle. They want friends in high places, and they're looking at 2018, and they probably see a power shift. Isn't it great to have Susan Rice on your board? Isn't it great to have Barack Obama producing shows on your network when you're trying to go to Congress and say write rules in our favor? This is pure swamp politics. It's cronyism. All these tech companies are ready to do it. They've been spending tens of millions of dollars for years on this. Don't kid yourself. They're not afraid of regulation.
Are they hedging their bets that Democrats will win back the House, or are they hopeful?
No, I think they're hopeful. I would imagine if you ask them, they believe it's going to happen, and they want to. They also know regulation's coming. They know they can't escape it, but they don't care so much. They just want to make sure that they're friends with the people who write it. This Congress is not going to write the regulation before the midterms. That's going to happen later, and so they want to be in the best position to do that. Look, regulation. You can win with regulation if you're a big company. The losers are always the small companies. This Amazon tax isn't going to kill Amazon, but it's going to hurt the small guys who have have to figure out this thicket of tax laws.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
And
those unintended consequences end up hurting the very people the president claims to be helping. It's no different than when we talk about minimum wage laws.
Yeah, no, it is. Look, intentions are one thing, but you got to look at who it falls on. And in this case, there's mom and pop online too. Don't forget that. And these are the guys that are going to get hurt if the president goes after Amazon the wrong way.